once per bar close, go to notification. I want to have notified just pop up, and also want to get the um, email, right? For an example. All right, so those things are done. Okay, and hit, and then here just put turtle long. Okay, or by whatever, and go long here. Okay, create, and there we go. Oh, see, it's a basic one right now in trial, so I'm not able to generate another alert. But if you will have pro, you'll be able to create 20 alerts. Okay. But anyways, you don't need 20 alerts. You just need only two alerts, either buy or either sell. That's it with this indicator. Don't complicate it when there is no need. Okay. All right. So once that part is done, then that's it. Nothing else is remained, and feel free to get the signal notification and just put your trade, and manage your risk, manage your position, and move on. Okay. uh, oh yeah, I forgot to mention one thing. These signals will be respecting the time frame that you selected at the time of making the signal, and the settings that you had at that time. Okay. Now if you want to, let me just delete this. If you want to get the 1 minute signal, all you want to do is go to 1 minute time frame. Okay, here. All right, and now you select the same way another signal. Okay, turtle racer only once per bar close. Okay, everything is good, and 1 minute long trial. Okay, bullish. So because at the time of creating signal you had your 1 minute time frame, right? Okay, and you had all the settings as it is at that 1 minute time frame. So when you create that, it will record and it will give you the alert which is for 1 minute, which is based on 1 minute, right? So don't expect that when you are on 1 minute time frame, selecting making that alert, right, and then you will get the same as 3 minute. No, if you have 1 minute one, if you are set up for 1 minute, it will notify you this short signal. Right now you will not see the same signal on 3 minute here. All right, see, it is gone. Right where this circle is, that it is gone. 3 minute signal was over here, right? Doesn't matter where it was, but point what I'm trying to make is signals will be generated according to the time frame that you have selected. Okay, and I recommend you to have one long one short signal created for 1 minute, as well as one long one short signal created for 3 minute. And you can just play any kind of signal based on your situation, based on your availability in front of the screen, and that's it. Okay. One more thing I wanted to cover, guys. Do read this uh, little box that I have pasted for you guys. It is very critical, and don't forget, I there is a reason I have kept it over here. If you are getting bothered, you can just unselect this table part, and it is gone. Okay, just to bring it to you, and that's it. And final thing that I wanted to cover is here. You can also do the trade selection, long or short or whatever. Okay, if you select both, it will have both. If you are selecting only short or only long, it will show you only long signal. So if I select long, see, signal is gone over here, right? Red signal is gone, red triangle. So that means it will show you the trade which is only long. All right, and it will hide all those short signals. Not only hide, it will not create any alert for you. But again, whichever setting that you apply at that time. Okay, and then after that, whenever you select the alert, at the time of selecting alert, it will apply the most recent settings that you applied in your trading view indicator. All right, so right now you can see I selected here trade only long, right? But then you will think that, hey, I will no longer get the short signal which I have created over here. No, that's not how it works. Once you select that setup, once you select that setting, right, then you have to make sure that you are creating alert one more time if you are looking for alerts only for those kind of situations. All right, where all you want to do is just to go long. Okay, so make sure you don't forget this logic. And this is one time job, guys. This is one time job to create the alert for you. All right, and then it will do all the jobs later on. So you can have cut off time from the screen. You don't have to waste your time and screw up your trading by over trading, or by over leveraging, by doing over position sizing, and then just keep blowing out one prop to another prop. And just sometimes many people end up blowing out their funded accounts as well, guys. So it's very brutal, but be mindful of that. Okay, don't forget, please. Okay, and those are the things that I wanted to cover. What's next? So next part is oh, all right. So next part is over here. I think I missed out. I'm sorry. Okay. Next part is what do you mean by this session blocker? Okay. So session blocker is basically going to create a gray zone, right? What that means is whenever you create the session blocker, you will not be alerted for the times when you don't want to create, when you don't want to do the trading and or get bothered for the trading signal, right? Me personally, I don't keep any of these session blockers selected because signals are signals, trades are trades, and it doesn't matter. You should not discriminate whether you are trading pre-market, post-market, or even during the FOMC speech or any kind of data drop. You know what? This algo generates the signal mainly when there is a edge present. Edge doesn't present by telling you the time of the day. Okay, edge presents itself when the underlying conditions are met. Okay, so me personally, I'll recommend you guys to trade every single uh, alerts that you get, okay, with my indicator, because they more likely they will be coming at edge, right, and it will give you a good risk to reward trade, right? So you want to take advantage. Okay, I'm not asking you to stay awake in the night, but whenever you are available and whenever you can, you should take advantage of these signals, which is which is going to be very helpful. However, if you don't want to, for that reason you have the session blocker. Let me give you a scenario. What that means is, and you can even change the time. So if you don't want to trade from for the lunchtime scenario, which is, let's say, um, 11 o'clock central to 1 o'clock central, right? Or let's say if you don't want to trade during a power hour, which is last hour of market close, you can simply select the session blocker, adjust your timing basically, right? So let's say if we make you know what 14, right, which is basically 2 p.m. central, right? 2:15, 14 to 15 hours, right? mm, 15, where are you? Okay, here. All right, so you see this gray zone, it is changed now. See, you see small band here, small vertical band. All right, so what it does is it will not give you any signal if the session blocker is selected. I keep it unselected just to reiterate one more time, but I just wanted to educate you guys the features that it is already having. All right, so it will be helpful for you moving forward based on your situations or plans. And many people like to have it, and that's the reason I included. I can give you a scenario. Sometimes, many people are having bias, right? Hey, market is oversold or market is overbought, right? So sometimes they just want to select the short plays, right? They want to only shorts. If overall market has been very very oversold, then they just want to stay long in the intraday trade, right, just to stay on the right side, right? So they can take advantage of this trade selection. All right, and sometimes people don't like to trade during the Globex hours or during the London market open or Japan or Asia market open, right? Many people do that, right? There are different kind of traders in the world. uh, so they can simply block or unblock this session blocker, right? So they'll be able to get trade alerts only during that time. Now, one important thing is whenever you select, let's say, session blocker, this one and long, right, and then you create the alert, right? Then, as I said, you will be able to get alert when all your settings conditions were as the way you have set up right now. Okay, just to let you know. Now, another quick thing I can tell you, in trading you can use the same indicator twice as well. Okay, just to show you. So this is one indicator, the same indicator you can deploy one more time. Okay, and you can simply, for the second one, you can just keep your setting like this open and then select the alert. All right, just open alert, right? And for this one where you are keeping only long and certain time is blocked, and then you can select alert according to that, right? So you can just change it according to your own need, and that will be something helpful to you based on your own thought process for the trading. But what is the key thing? End of the day, your key thing that you do not want to forget to be successful is, I'm telling you one more time, you need to have a right size of position and risk management. Without that, I'm telling you, my indicator will not make you money. It will make you money only when you are willing to apply the basic and very fundamental concept, which is called of risk management. For an example, you cannot afford to be greedy, right? Let's say if you took a trade over here on 1 minute time frame, okay, here, all right, okay, and let's say you took trade over here, and let's say you had good amount of profit over here, right? Let's assume that you didn't take profit, you just kept on thinking, hey, you know what, this trade might keep on working in my favor here and here, right? Because you wanted to get a bigger pie, like all the way here, right? Dude, that's not how it works. It's day trading. Treat it as a day trading. Keep taking profit chunk by chunk by chunk on every single stage according to your risk management, and just move on, right? Because see what happened right now. The trade went down, okay, here, and then it just went back against you, all right, all the way here. See, now it would have stopped you out, and it would have completely screwed you up, right? So I just wanted to bring things up, right? Many people already know this, but trust me, guys, it is not easy when it comes to real world trading, right? Real world trading is very, very, very different than what you think hypothetically, right? So keep these things in mind. Don't forget. Okay. Now, what do I recommend to you guys? I'll be very quick. 1 minute time frame for people who are in front of the screen, who can do active trading, who can do scalp very quickly. And what about 3 minutes? 3 minutes is something for people who are kind of slower pace and who are doing multitasker, who is doing the job or who is taking care of some household things during the day and who still want to do the trading part. So this is where it is going to be helpful. All right. So just keep these things in your mind. Okay. Now, after that, what is next? Tips, which is going to be helpful for you guys. I'm not sure which kind of time frame you will choose for your trading, but let me just walk you guys through notes.io. Uh, let's take example of for 1 minute. I'm sure you might be using Ninja Trader or Trader Weight, or let's say Think or Swim or multi charts, Quant Tower, Sierra charts, or Trade Station. All these basically, all they are good brokers, and they all have one feature which is called Advanced Trade Management (ATM). Right? It is called Advanced Trade Management. What it helps is to to create a predefined stop loss, predefined take profit criteria for your trade. So you just do the robotic execution, right? ATM is for helping you to make robotic execution, all right? And I'm telling you, you want to take advantage of this robotic execution to help you manage your risk and position, cut off your emotions completely. Okay, do this for a week at least, and you will see results. Okay, and when I say results, what that means is profitable results. Okay, all right. So do robotic execution and you'll see, because you are just here participating into recurrence. Okay, this is just basically part of the equation. If you try to be too much of emotional, greedy, or fearful, market will eat you away, man. Okay, take my word. And you already know this, right? You might have already experienced some kind of downsides or upsides or whatever.